Good morning, YouTube. I am here on this Sunday morning to share with you another adventure I'm on. This one has something to do with the karaoke machine. I got most of the, well, I should say all the stickers except for one off. And they all came off rather nicely, except for this one. The rest of them there you can see are gone. And I haven't actually cleaned up anything yet as far as using a cleaner or anything like that. So I thought I'd try to see if I get this off. I read some stuff on the internet on the best way to get these kind of stickers off. I have Goo Gone around here somewhere and I can't find it. Goo Gone actually works better when you get all the paper off. I think it's just the glue. It'll work good with the glue. But anyway, I've seen that some of the people said to use some cooking oil, vegetable oil, whatever you want to call it. So I've got a little bit in the container there, and I think I'm going to dab some of that on and let it soak and see what happens. And let me do that real quick and get my thing before I forget what I'm doing here. Hang on a sec. I'm back again. I have the cooking oil opened. I'll dip me a swab in there and dab it on around there. See how it works. I've never tried this method before, but I'm always open to try new things. There are a bunch of other things on there to try as well. Alcohol being one of them. I got the alcohol there also. But I had never tried this before. I wanted to try. I've tried alcohol before. Alcohol doesn't work as good as I hope this will. So get it in soaked in there pretty good. I don't think the cooking oil will bother anything as far as the finish is concerned. I hope. So we'll soak it in there pretty good. Let her soak. There we go. I just noticed I had pointed the camera. I don't know what at, but I wasn't pointed. My worst habit on making videos is not pointing the camera at what I'm working on. I get involved in what I'm doing, like spreading the oil around, and I forget to watch the camera to see if I'm where I'm supposed to be. So apologize for that, but like I say, it's kind of difficult to do for me to do two things at once. So I'll put that there. Alright, I'm going to let that soak and come back to it in a little bit and see where it's at. So it's, let me see what time it is here. 10:35. We'll come back to it and maybe by noon or so. See what it looks like. So stay tuned. As you can see, it's almost noon. That means it's almost noodle time. So I thought I would give this a look, see what it looks like. Drag it over here a little closer. I want to take this still damp Q-tip and kind of just swab it around a little bit and see what it does, if it does anything. It doesn't appear to be doing much of anything. So can't say as how well that worked. I might try to take a screwdriver and sort of do a little scraping on it. I don't know if I have a screwdriver handy. Well, I do have the end of this wrench is kind of that way. So let's do a little scraping on that. No, it's not doing anything. I don't really think that's a good idea. I don't think it's really done much of anything. Glue is still pretty stuck down. It is tearing off a little bit. I think it's just tearing that piece off though. So anyway, I'm gonna call that a no-go on that. I think probably the Goo Gone after the oil dries up a little bit might work a little bit better on it now. I don't know, but for now we're gonna call that a fail. So other than turning it a different color, I don't think it really did much of anything. So maybe it's got to soak a little longer. I don't know. I thought maybe an hour and a half would be enough, but apparently not. So if I come up with something else, I'll bring you back. Alright, I am back again. I've dried up the oil on the sticker, and now I think I'll give this a shot. I couldn't find the Goo Gone, so try this and see what this does. I'm just kind of curious to see how different things work on stuff like this. It's not a big loss if it messes up the finish on it or anything like that, but it's plastic. I don't think it'll bother it. So let me dab a little of that on and we'll see what happens. Welcome back again. I am here with you on this karaoke machine. As you can see, the label is gone, but I have some discoloration there on the plastic. I don't know if that's permanent or just sticky residue. But what I did was I took the acetone and poured a little bit on there. I think I poured a little bit too much. Got too much on there. But anyway, the label peeled right off then. But like I said, I had quite a bit of a sticky residue left, so I tried to clean it up best I could with the acetone on the Q-tip. But you can see it. It started, I don't think it was eating through the plastic, or it's just that sticky residue got all gummed up or whatever it is. But whatever the case is, it left me with that. I've already cleaned it with a cleaner, and that's probably as good as it's going to get. So also I went over it with alcohol also to just see if I can get some of the acetone residue up or whatever. But like I said, that's pretty much what's left. I'm still not sure that's it's not smooth like this. I don't know if that's a residue left on there or what, but I think on this, that's probably a little of both plastic discoloration and residue. I can scrape a little bit of it up with my finger like that. So anywho, it's better than it was, I guess, but like I say, it's no big deal one way or the other. I'm just curious to see how hard it was to get that off. And like I said, I don't know what else I'm going to try on it. I'm thinking maybe something with a little bit of grit to it. Maybe some of the Brasso might work. I never thought about that. Might give that a shot. That would be a different thing to try. But I think the grit in the Brasso is pretty mild. It's almost not quite as mild as toothpaste, but getting kind of close to toothpaste mildness, I think. So we'll see what happens. So I'll bring you back if I come up with anything. Yeah, the Brasso didn't work so good. I think basically I've taken the coating off of here. I don't know if you can see that little corner right there. There's a little bit of that coating that's come off that corner there. And it's basically the same color as I've got down there. So I'm sure that's what's happened. Whether that's a paint or whatever it is, the coating, it has come off on there. So like I say, it's not a big deal. It's doesn't affect the way it sounds. I just didn't like the old sticker on there. I don't affect any of the stickers on there. So I've got some tough stuff. I've been using this for years and years and years. Sprayed on there right now. Let that soak in and wipe it off, clean all the other stuff off. So that'll probably do this little episode. It wasn't much. It was an experiment. basically just to see if there was a good way of taking that stuff off. If I would have probably have been all right if I'd have got it down to the sticker and got the Goo Gone out. The Goo Gone, I've used it several times and it doesn't seem to eat into the plastic the way the harder chemicals do, like acetone. So, anywho, that's about it. I guess I can clean this off, and I'll bring you back when I clean it off and show you what the final result is. So, hang in there. Alright, there's what she turned out to be after the cleaner is off of it. I'm rubbing my finger across there. When I hit that spot there, it goes up. So this is definitely higher than this. So basically, like I said, this is the finish is on here, but there's no finish on here, so that's what's happened to that. This dark spot still has something to do with the residue from the sticker, but I'm not going to worry about it. Leave it like it is. It's not a big deal to me. Like I said, this was just done as an experiment, so it's all the same to me. I guess that's all I'm going to do on this, because it's really crappy. But not the end of the world. It's like I say, it doesn't affect the operation of it at all, so I just wanted to see what it would do. And I found out. So y'all have a great day. And like I said, it's another beautiful day out there, high in the 70s. I don't know how long this is going to last, but we'll take it. Tomorrow's Halloween night, so traditionally that's a cool night. Of course, it does get down a little cooler in the nighttime. I think in the 60s. I don't know if it gets down quite down to 50s or not. But, so, we'll see how it turns out. So, you guys have a great day. And thanks for watching. See ya.